Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Best Agent Breakfast Show with me, Charlie Lambden. I hope you've got yourself a nice hot cup of tea or coffee, whether you're working from home or whether you're in the car on the way to work. Excuse me, I'll have a slurp of mine. Oh, it's the best cup of the day, isn't it? The first one. Thank you to everyone who's been watching so far. Been gradually getting more and more live stream viewers across all the 4 channels that we stream over. And we publish this immediately on Instagram after we've finished each day as well. Now, today, a slightly different thing. I'm going to start today by asking you a question. And whether you're watching this live now or whether you're watching this later in the day, please could you answer this question in the comments wherever you're watching it. If you're watching on Twitter, reply to the tweet. On LinkedIn, you can put the comment in. On YouTube, you can put in the comments. And on Facebook as well. Here's my question to you. So, Best Agent, one of our main, get my mouth together. One of our first products is helping sellers find local agents. And we had a question from one of our sellers yesterday who has used Best Agent to whittle the 20 nearest agents down to 2. And her question is this. She's got 2 agents that she likes equally. One's got 4 branches, one's got 1. One of the agents, the one with 4 branches, has 4 or 5 properties like hers on the market. And the other one doesn't have any properties like hers on the market, but is just a one office or one-man band independent. And she said, which one should I go with? The one that's got properties like mine on the market or the one that hasn't? So I'd love your opinions on that, what you'd advise a vendor to do. If all other things about those agents were equal, which one would you want to go with? I think there are pros and cons on both. But anyway, on to the news of the day. And there's nothing new. There's no more news today. This is becoming a recurring theme, but there is a sort of underlying consistent piece of news that's getting a bit louder. A lot of agents are expressing difficulty with recruiting staff, finding good staff, especially, and any staff at all. There's a real recruitment problem in a estate agency. Well, this brings me on to I had a thought that really entertained me about the fact that this problem has also struck Purplebricks in their search for a new CEO. But let's just problem overall. First of all, estate agency, even at the best of times, is an extremely difficult job that even when you do it well, is usually fairly thankless. So there are exceptions, but generally speaking, it is not a rewarding or fulfilling job if you are an employee of an estate agency. Perhaps more so if you're self-employed or if you're the boss, but it's a tough, tough job as an employee. There's no doubt, right? So I was imagining how much fun it would not have been to be the recruitment company hired by Purplebricks to find them a new CEO. And I was imagining the conversation between the recruitment consultant and a candidate for this job. Hi, we've got an position, very challenging position in a stock market listed company. It's currently got a market cap of 65 million quid. That's down from $1 billion, but it's still 65 million. Yeah, they've got 400 ex-staff suing them. So there's a class action you'd have to deal with. Oh, and they weren't compliant in lettings either. But it's a nationally recognized brand. Yeah, no, their sales are declining. No, the court cases haven't been resolved yet. So you would have to help fix those class actions. Oh, the money. Hello. I just can't imagine anyone wanting that job. Why they've ended up appointing their internal head of HR, who's clearly taken the view. Poor girl, Helena Marston, I think her name is. Good luck to her. But well, she joined as their head of HR. Never imagined having that opportunity. What's she got to lose? Not a lot. Good luck to Helena in that job of running Purplebricks. But you are a brave, brave soul taking on the captaincy of that sinking ship. But I wish you all the best. And so that seems to be not the top story, but it was actually, I saw this headline on EAT, and it just did. What challenges will she face? Many. Anyway, onwards to the next segment of the day. So my tip of the day This tip is for agents who are struggling to recruit staff. I have seen estate agencies where if I was an employee, I'd want to work there, and I've seen many that I wouldn't. And the difference is this, right? Because you are all as a team dealing with a very challenging job every day and being treated badly by a lot of members of the public every day, you've got to have a work environment that you look forward to going into. So if you're the employer and if you're the leader, have you created a working environment that people are going to enjoy coming to every day? And I'm not talking even about the money or the opportunities or the training or all of the standard things any employee expects from their employer, right? Because if you wouldn't want to work for you, why would anyone else want to work for you? You see what I'm saying? Put yourself in the shoes of the younger people, perhaps, or anyone, any age that you might be employing, and say, would I want that job? And if the answer is no, well, there's your answer as to why you're struggling to find people. What can you do to make it more attractive? Now, obviously, one of the main challenges is a financial one. What can you offer them? Well, if your fees are too low, you're already not going to be able to pay anything attractive. And so one of the very first things you've all got to do is make sure that you're charging, provided you're good enough, you're charging the fees that you deserve to be paid if you're getting the results your customers want. And in my view, that's 1.5%, including VAT, 1.5% rock bottom, but ideally 2%. If you're a really good agent and you're attracting enough business from people who are recommending you enough, you should be looking, if you're getting busy enough, looking for 2%, including VAT, is what you should be charging. And at that level, you're going to be able to not only offer staff a great salary package, but also be able to invest in your work environment as well and make it one that people want to come to. But the bottom line is this: the reason it's hardest is it's never been easier to set up as on your own in a estate agency now. The overheads have never been lower than they are now. And so that's your biggest competition. Why would a competent estate agent individual want to come and work for you and give you a large chunk of the revenue that they generate when they can do it for themselves and keep most of it? That's my tip of the day. If you're struggling to employ, ask yourself the question, would you want to work for you? And if not, what do you need to change to make it somewhere that you would want to work? So let's have a look. So, okay. Hello, Mark, watching on YouTube, Mark Graham. We have an answer to the question that we started with this morning. My question was, would you advise a seller who is given a choice of two agents that she liked equally to go with the agent that has similar properties like hers on their books, or go with the agent that doesn't? Now, Mark Graham, Mark, where are you from? Could you just comment, let me know where you're from? Go with the agent that has no listings. They'll be very keen to sell the property. How long has the other agent had his or her list market? Good question. That was my thought. My worry would be, well, if you've got several properties like mine on your books, why haven't you sold them already? Right? That would be my first thought. My other thought would be that the smaller agent, the one brancher or the one-man band compared to the four-branch independent, might well be hungrier and have more time to actually do the work that is necessary to get you competing buyers to get the top price. New Zealand, well, who knew? The Best Agent Breakfast Show has gone international already. Thanks, Mark. Thank you very much for watching, and great to have you here. Okay, guys, we're creeping up on 10 minutes again, so thank you very much for watching. Please say hello wherever you're watching, whether you're watching right now or later in the day. Say hello in the comments. Give me your answer to the question earlier. And please share this if you thought it was entertaining or useful with any of your colleagues. Several hundred of you a day now watching this once it's gone out on all the channels. So thank you for watching. I'd still love some feedback. At the moment, I haven't had any feedback. So I'm assuming no news is good news. And the number of people watching going up every day is good news. So I look forward to seeing more of you here tomorrow. Thanks. Have a fantastic day. Remember, you're changing people's lives. And good luck. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.